So this is numbers 10 and 11 on your study guide. You're supposed to find the perimeter and the area of each shape. So the perimeter for any of these items, you always want to look. The horizontal and the vertical lines, you should just be able to count units. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units here. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 units here. This one here is 3 units. And then for the remaining ones, you may use the distance formula or you may use Pythagorean theorem. I still am convinced that the Pythagorean theorem is the quickest way, so you're going to see me do that on this video. But you can take this ordered pair and this ordered pair and plug it into the distance formula. So if you look at this, we can create a right triangle right here, and you see that this is a 3 by 3. Pythagorean theorem would then say that you're going to do a squared plus b squared, so that would be 3 squared plus 3 squared equals c squared. So that's going to give you 9 plus 9, which is 18. So you're going to get 18 is equal to c squared, and you'll take the square root of it to find that that particular side is going to be about 4.2. Now if you did the distance formula, you should still get 4.2 on that as well. Then if you make a right triangle out of this one here to make this your diagonal, that's a 3 by 4. So 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to c squared, which is 9 plus 16, which is 25 equals c squared. So you know again that your c is going to be 5 here. And then finally this one, if you make a right triangle out of here, you've got a 1 and you've got a 4. So 1 squared plus 4 squared is equal to c squared. So 1 plus 16 is equal to c squared. So we would then have the square root of 17 to give us our c, which is actually 4.1. So now you have each of your units along this particular image, and you're going to add it together. So you're going to do 5 plus 4.1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4.2. And you should get that the perimeter of this is going to be 25.3 units. But you're also asked to find the area. When you do the area, you want to actually cut this up into 2 pieces. I'm going to actually cut mine into a triangle and then a trapezoid here. So if I'm doing this triangle here, here's what I'm going to use as my altitude or the height, and that's going to be 3 units tall. And then if I count the base, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units along the base. So it's going to be 1/2 times my base times my height. So it's going to be half of 21, which is going to be 10.5. So the area of this particular triangle is going to be 10.5 units. But then we're going to also do the trapezoid here. The trapezoid, you're going to do 1/2 times your height, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 units tall, times your base 1, which will be this base we're going to call base 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 units, plus your base 2, which we're going to call this one, this parallel line here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So we add that together. So half of 4 is 2. 2 times 9 is 18. So if you look at this right here, you've now got 10.5 plus 18 to give you your total area. So the area for this particular figure is going to be 28.5 units squared. All right, moving into this shape over here. With this shape, again, you have to find the perimeter, and all the horizontal and vertical lines you need to go ahead and count. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units long. This one's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units long. And then if you look at this one here, it's going to be 3 units down. So we've got to find these 3 diagonals. Well, this one here, you go up 4 right here. If we make a triangle, right triangle, and over 1. We already did a 4 and a 1 over here. It's 4.1. And then this one, you're going to go down 4 over 1, same concept. So we already did that over there, so that's a 4.1. And then this one here, this diagonal, it's going to be over 2, up 3. So we're going to need to do that one. 2 squared plus 3 squared is equal to c squared. So that's 4 plus 9 is 13 equals c squared. So you're going to take the square root of 13 to get that, which would be about 3.6 units for this last piece here. And so now you're going to add it all together. So you're going to have 4.1 plus 7 plus 4.1 plus 3.6 plus 3 and plus that last 7. And you're going to get that the perimeter for this particular piece is 28.8 units. And now you've got to find the area. When I do the area, I'm again going to cut this into a triangle here, and then I have a trapezoid here. So with my triangle, the area is going to be 1/2 times the base which can be 2 units, times the height, which can be 3 units here. So half of 6 would be 3. So this whole piece here represents 3 units. Now let's do our trapezoid. It's going to be 1/2 times the height. It's 4 units tall, times base 1, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units, times added to my base 2, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units. So half of 4 is 2, and then we have 2 times 16, which makes us 32 units. So added together, these two areas, 3 plus 2, 32, is going to be 35 units squared is going to be the area.